Welcome to SVG-TV News for Thursday, November 1st, 2018. I'm Yvette Boynes with the details. The first cruise ship for the 2018-2019 season, which docked this morning at Port Kingston with close to 5,000 persons on board. At the cruise ship terminal, the visitors were given a taste of the talent and creativity of the Vincentian people through several activities hosted in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture. The hundreds of visitors who disembarked from the ship Azura were entertained by performances in dance and music, as well as other cultural pieces. Marketing Officer for Cruise and Yachting at the SVG Cruise Ship Terminal, Nicola Hazelgun Monroe, said many of the visitors were pleased with what was put in place for them.
A nice welcome here earlier with dancers, and we have the string band. We also have inside a live band with some other dancers, and also on the lawn we have a craft exhibition, and the police band played this morning and some other music planned in the afternoon. So there's lots of activities for them to see and to do today. We have our taxis carrying them to various sites. We have the tours that are organized. We have water taxis carrying them to the beaches. So lots of fun for them here today. Oh, well, pretty much just showcasing the best of SVG. You understand? Kind of like this art piece, just showing them our culture, showing them what we have to offer in every way that we can. Just give them a snapshot because they're only here for the day. So that's pretty much it.
All right, and so far, how's it been going?
Oh, been going very good. Everybody looks like they have a smile on their face when they're passing through. We also have our port ambassadors that are welcoming them, and we also have them placed throughout town so that if they have any questions, we can certainly answer and welcome them throughout town as well.
She said the float created by local artist Shanique Stewart has generated some interest from the visitors, who are also able to examine work done by other local craftsmen and women through an exhibition mounted by the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture, which will be at the cruise ship terminal's lawn for the entire month.
Good. We have some persons going up and taking pictures in it and also standing by it. So it seems like they're really enjoying that. I'm hoping to see a lot on the internet and social media, marketing Simmons and the Grenadines. Exhibition, tourism has partnered with the port with that. They're using our lawn space. They have their tourism month is November. So they have a few activities, I think, scheduled throughout November. So for the first 4 vessels expected in November, they're going to be doing this exhibition. I think they work along with some crafts persons that would have been trained, and so they have invited them down to showcase their locally made products here today.
Meanwhile, many local artisans and entrepreneurs are being provided with the opportunity to showcase their products and services at the exhibition, specifically to the cruise ship visitors. SVG-TV News caught up with some of the exhibitors who spoke about the uniqueness of their products and services.
Butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, coconut oil and so on is really good. We have our pure coconut oil. Again, you can use it on your skin, your hair, on babies, all natural. The reception has been good. We expect more persons will be coming later on in the day. And yeah, we have all natural skincare products.
What do you have here today?
We have a rum punch, we have punch cream, caramel punch cream and chocolate punch cream, and we have pepper sauce, all locally made by me.
Alright, and so far how has the reception been from the visitors?
Well, they now start to come off the boat, so let's hope during the course of the day it picks up.
You've been to exhibitions like this before?
No, this is my first time actually. This is my first branding for this.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very.
And you expect that when once a visitor takes one taste, they want to buy the whole table?
I believe that they don't want to sample all.
There is interest being shown, but they actually now start shopping, so I don't know what it would be like later on in the day. But we had some of the tourists come in to see what we have, and they are buying. Okay.
Many of the visitors from the Azura cruise ship told SVG-TV News they were pleased with the warm reception shown to them by locals and were amazed by the beauty of the island and the talent of the Vincentian people.
It's a very pretty island and the people are absolutely lovely, and I can't see anything that you can do that would make it better because it's lovely. Lots of the craft. I like what the people have made themselves, not manufactured. Yeah?
Well, first time in the Caribbean, and it's first time on St. Vincent, and I'm finding the hospitality is absolutely wonderful. They're welcoming us, and with everything, I just love it. The weather's brilliant, but it's snowing back home now, so we're better off. But it's lovely.
I think it's a lovely island, lovely weather, everyone's happy, very nice. I'll definitely come back again.
As a cruise visitor or as a stay-over visitor?
I'd like to stay over, I think.
It's a beautiful island. I love the mountains and all the greenery. It's absolutely lovely. It's beautiful.
We've really got time here to do as much as we would like. Especially as I use with a walking stick, not easy to walk. I would have liked to have seen more of the island, yes.
Not very good for disability scooters, but apart from that, everything else is alright.
Okay, so you figure we should have more facilities for...
Yeah, definitely. The infrastructure is not very good for scooters on the road. But apart from that, everything else is alright.
Communications Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, J. Belmar, said the main focus of Tourism Month, which started yesterday with a walk from Kingston to Fort Charlotte, is on health and wellness. J. Belmar said they are collaborating with Island-wide Fitness Gym to ensure that more persons here get involved in fitness, particularly children.
Kids, you have an opportunity to learn about physical activity and a chance to spend a day at the gym. So kids, on the 2nd of November, Minister, you think you're joining us? Yes. Also on the 3rd of November, this event was actually postponed because of the bad weather that we had in October. So the obstacle trailblazer put off by Island-wide Fitness, it is now happening on the 3rd of November at Mount Twin. So those persons who signed up, or if you haven't, please take part in the obstacle course if you're up for a challenge.
In addition to the wellness activities, Belmar said the ministry will be reaching out to persons in the various communities through their rural tourism outreach, whistle stops on both the Windward and Leeward side of the island.
We have not done whistle stops in a while, but we find it important to get out into the community and to talk to our persons in the community to know what are your thoughts about tourism, and that we can dialogue with the residents on issues pertaining to tourism. So this will be happening on the 7th of November and again on the 19th of November.
Another highlight for Tourism Month will be the Dress Like a Tourist Day on November 14th. Persons are encouraged to dress like a tourist as the ministry promotes domestic tourism.
We have to understand tourism and know about our destination before we can tell people about it. So Dress Like a Tourist Day, you dress how you feel on a vacation. If you want to be a business tourist, if you want to wear your sun hats, please come out on the 14th of November. We want to see you around Kingstown. We want to break that stereotype that tourists are white people. They are not. They're also dark people. So when you see people coming off the ships, they look just like us. So we want you to know that tourists, they look just like us. So on that day, when you're dressing like a tourist, we blend in and we all look like tourists.
Tourism Month of activities will culminate with the Tourism Awards ceremony. A citizenship by investment program is still a viable option for this country, despite the challenges being faced by neighboring islands. That's according to opposition leader Godwin Friday, who was speaking on Boom FM. Dr. Friday said the program is not considered illegal or illicit, with several large countries, including the United States, having similar programs. He, however, stated that such a program must be administered with the highest transparency and integrity standards to be successful. Dr. Friday said any such program which the NDP implements, if it takes office, will meet these standards.
We are, because we believe, and no one has said that these programs are in any way illegal or illicit. What they have said is that, this is why so many countries in Malta and Austria and so many countries in the EU and the UK and the US, they have similar programs. But the point is that you have to make sure that the administration of them is done with the utmost integrity and transparency. I think that's one of the things they criticize with the OECS countries, is they said that the selection process and the granting of the citizenship and so on, that it's too opaque and that it needs to be more transparent. I don't have any problem with that, because any program that we administer here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines would meet those standards. And, you know, even when you have problems that may occur because, you know, people may slip through the cracks for whatever reason, the point is that you do not facilitate that. You take corrective action. And I think when administrations in the OECD countries or in the US see that you're doing that, they think that they recognize that you're serious in making sure the program meets the very highest standards.
The opposition leaders said where problems arise, it is important for administrations to take corrective measures to show the international community that the country is serious about the integrity of the program.
And so this is part of the process of governance. You go forward. The point is, when you discover that there are problems, you fix them and you show that you're not facilitating. And, you know, if you say that there's a concern that persons who may have some shady background or so on and want to use the program, they may not be attracted, well, so be it. That's how we want it to be. I want people who come to our program to be people who they feel that they can benefit from having a dual citizenship. We do that in any event. There are persons who come here and invest in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and because they invest substantially in the country, maybe they buy a property, they build a house and so on, they can apply for citizenship and they're fast-tracked. You know, and because we recognize that these are persons, we do the due diligence, these are persons whom we want to be part of St. Vincent. They can contribute to our economic development because they're persons of means.
Dr. Friday said that much like other OECS countries, SVG can reap tremendous benefits from the programs. He said funds gained can be used for capital projects geared towards economic development, which can have a transformative effect on the country's economy.
I believe that we should be using those funds for the current account operations of government. You know, those should be targeted for capital projects so that you can use them to develop certain areas of the economy. Whether it's investment in hospital infrastructure, in guest houses and hotels and so on, so that you don't rely on them to pay your civil servants and that sort of stuff, because then it becomes, you know, too dependent position. You use them to target for strategic economic development programs in capital projects that will generate growth for the country, so that, you know, you don't have a situation where you are continuously dependent. The point is that it creates the base where your dependency on such programs will be reduced.
Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves is expected to be one of two guest speakers at the St. Lucian National Workers Union 2018 Annual Congress of Delegates to be held this Sunday. The other guest speaker is Colin Jordan, Minister of Labour and Social Partnerships Relation in the Barbados government. About 110 delegates from the 86 branches of the NWU throughout the island are expected to participate in the day-long event at the Royal St. Lucian Resort. The chosen theme for the conference is "Trade Unions Must Be Included in National Development." The Eastern Caribbean Organization for Music Rights, ECHO, has a team in St. Vincent and the Grenadines meeting with stakeholders in the music industry. The issue of music copyrights will be addressed during these meetings, and according to ECHO's newly appointed Chief Executive Officer Davis Joseph, he would like to see persons benefiting more from the music they produce.
People with the same goals and objectives that we have, but representing either different aspects of intellectual property or just the music industry. So with that kind of united approach, we will be able to deliver what the membership wants, and we will be able to get to the music users to have them not just playing their role as making obligatory payments, but actually being partners with us in promoting intellectual property in general and in having a very vibrant music industry.
On Saturday, the ECHO CEO is expected to meet with members of the local branch of the organization at the Methodist Church. Several performing arts groups will display their talents through the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Theatre Arts Festival, which kickstarts this weekend at the Peace Memorial Hall. The first group to take the stage is the Regis Theatre Arts Group with its play The Claim. Chief Executive Officer Jacintha Edwards told SVG-TV News that the play will highlight the realities persons face at home and with families.
Get there and they look at what we have to offer. I'm sure they would understand and appreciate the importance of family and not getting sidetracked with greed and wealth, and appreciate your loved ones, because you do not know at what point in time you might lose someone, but you have to appreciate that individual while you have the time to do so. Also, the festival does not just stop at the end of this production this weekend.
Edwards said that theatre arts has helped to transform lives and assisted persons in expressing themselves.
Being in this business for so many years, it's something that we do because we love it, and it's a way for us to express ourselves. Hence the reason why Regis Theatre Alliance, one of our main focus is to create a platform for the youths to come and to express themselves through theatre in a clean environment, because sometimes, you know, there are some hidden talents, and unless they get that opportunity that it can be harnessed and developed, it would just be, as I said, hidden.
The Theatre Arts Festival will be held every weekend until December 2nd. The other groups taking part in the Drama Festival are the Police Drama Club, Urban Expression Theatre Company, the SVG Community College Arts Society, and the Division of Nursing Education Performing Club.